Hello everyone, been a while since I did one of these. Welcome back to Kiwi Talks about random 40k thoughts. So, I was having a think today. I was re-listening to Conrad Curze's Primarch novel. Specifically, I was re-listening to the speech between Curze and the Emperor towards the end. Personally, I like to think it was actually the Emperor talking to Curze right there at the end, especially since if you read Russ's Primarch novel, it has the Emperor talking to Russ straight after he's turned into the Golden Throne through Russ's dreams. So I believe if he could talk to Russ through his dreams, he could certainly talk to Curze, through his dreams or delusions. So I like to believe it was actually the Emperor. However, the Emperor's comments about fate not being fixed and it being a library of books and Curze only seeing and picking and choosing one kind of made me think about Sanguinius, the other end of that coin, the other mirror, of that reflection. And I wondered, was his death at the hands of Horus actually as fated as Curze's death at the hands of M. Shen? Because I was kind of thinking about this. If the Emperor says futurism is changeable, and it's our actions and decisions that make it happen, did that believe that Sanguinius chose to let himself be killed? Now, I know he chose that he was going to die and chose to let himself be killed out of, duty and courage and honor, because Sanguinius is a noble, bright, honorable badass who, faced death honorably and willingly. However, it kind of made me think, could there have been any decisions or choices Sanguinius could have made to avoid his death? Now, yes, conceivably, but from his own visions it would have also meant the Emperor would have died, and the galaxy would have been fucked. So, it does raise the philosophical question, however, of was Sanguinius' fate truly fated? Because, on Davin he was tempted by the demons, they would give him the power of chaos and that would destroy Horus, but then he would become a demon prince, himself and be corrupted by chaos. However, there's another side of this that made my he'd think, and made me want to talk about this here. If you read Fear to Tread, Librarian Kano goes inside Sanguinius' mind to try and free him from the, after the psychic backlash of all his 500 of his sons being killed by Karbanda, and he sees many, possible futures. Now he sees Sanguinius not being at Terra and the Emperor being killed. He sees what actually happens, the future, Sanguinius cracks a dent in Horus's Terminator armor and is killed. He sees Sanguinius, on Macragge for Imperium Secundus. That's another conversation. For Imperium Secundus. But he also sees another variation of the future, where he's fighting in the Imperial Palace Gardens against Horus, and he throws the Spear of Telesto into Horus's chest and kills him. Obliterates him with the spear. And that kind of made me think. There was no reference to chaos corruption or anything in that. It was Sanguinius, and as I said, the vision itself said it was Sanguinius healed, fully formed, and fighting. So, was that actually a valid future? Could that future where Sanguinius slew his brother with the Spear of Telesto actually be as true as the future where he was killed in the canon timeline? And what sort of decisions could have been made to occur that? For example, perhaps the Loyalists arrive sooner, or perhaps the Loyalists arrive later and Horus, teleports down to the battlefield to fight personally. So there's just the question of, was Sanguinius' death always fixed? Or did he allow and let it to be happen? Did he only see one page of Future's book, like Curze did, except he went, to that fate honorably and willingly, whereas Curze rejected it and hated it and became a monster? So, I don't know, this is just my ramblings, but let me know what you think down below. Alright, ramble